Welcome back, chooms. My name is LastKnownMeal, and today we're gonna be talking about Cyberpunk 2077. So it's update day because patch 1.61 has officially landed on PC consoles and Stadia. Yeah, Stadia. So anyway, when it comes to the patch itself, being the hotfix for patch 1.6, older gen consoles are also going to receive the update as well, but obviously some of the features that I'm going to talk about are going to be only reserved for PC and current generation of consoles. So without further wasting your time, let's go through all of the changes and everything that CDPR has for us. So first off, when it comes to quests and open world, they have fixed a lot of various gigs which were causing issues to players, going from, like, for example, fixed an issue where some suspected organized crime activities were not completed despite fulfilling the objective. I actually had this problem. This was a lingering problem for me for quite some time, so I'm glad this one was saved, because I had one organized crime activity in Watson that simply did not want to disappear in my second playthrough that I was doing. In the first one, it wasn't causing all of the issues, but of course when it comes to other gigs, they've also fixed everything which was happening in them. Now let's go to visual, which is a bit more important. So Night City NPCs will now carry umbrellas in various colors and shapes. This is good because so far you only had one color and one shape of an umbrella, which was, you know, in the world when it's raining. And actually, if you install the mod, they also have neon on them, so that's pretty cool, but sadly the vanilla game does not have that, or at least I haven't seen it. They fixed multiple instances of missing collisions that could result with player falling off the map, corrected various floating or displaced objects on the map, fixed the issue where V's breasts clip through the clothes after changing their size at Ripperdoc. I have not experienced this issue, but I trust them. Fixed an issue where after changing nail length from long to short using the mirror, the change wasn't reflected in-game until reloading a save. No idea. Fixed an issue where cars could glitch after bumping into them. Oh, nice. Now when it comes to gameplay, this is what was fixed. Fixed an issue where Headhunter and Blue Fang iconic knives would not appear in vendor's inventory if player visited a vendor before patch 1.6. Crit damage and quick hack cooldowns reduction bonuses in clothing should now work properly. If you do know from patch 1.6, they were not working properly. It should also be possible to craft the legendary variant of the Amnesty iconic revolver, so go ahead and craft it. Fixed an issue where it was possible to use consumables during fistfights, Fixed an issue where weapons with explosive damage were dealing less damage than intended. They also fixed an issue where slotted mods disappear from item after selling it to a vendor, leaving and then coming back to the same vendor itself. Yeah, this was happening. Fixed an issue where putting a corpse into the container or a trunk, walking away and then coming back could give player an infinite amount of money. This was actually the case where this particular thing was actually shown in a lot of glitch videos that people have been posting. So if you want to do this again, sadly it has been fixed. Also, the heat resistant Aramid V fixer shirt will now also be available for non-street kid players. This is good. And also fixed an issue where firing some weapons when falling could cancel fall damage. Nice. When it comes to UI, they fixed an issue where reverting keybinds back to default was not reflected in the game until restart or reload. They fixed an issue where the inventory menu could rapidly scroll up and down after disassembling or dropping an item. Yeah, this was the case. I actually noticed this a lot, but this was a problem even prior to 1.6. I think this started happening, at least for me, after patch 1.2 came out, and that was a while back. And also they fixed the beast in me, fixed an issue where a player's position could be shown as 1/6 despite coming second. Nice. When it comes to PC specific things, they fixed an issue with temporary FPS drops when exiting menus, addressing the issue where achievements in Epic Games Store were not granted despite, you know, fulfilling them. So if you had this issue before, I do recommend checking it out again and seeing if this is actually fixed. Now, a load menu should no longer get stuck when playing the game on GOG without internet connection. Yeah, this was actually the problem, because when they implemented cross saves, I think this was one of the problems which was causing that, so luckily this was fixed. And also they fixed an issue where upgrading an item into a higher tier rarity crashed the game. I haven't seen this one. Now, When it comes to console-specific changes, they fixed an issue where cross-progression saves from Xbox One family were not transferred to PC and PlayStation, and they fixed an issue where after logging into GOG and PlayStation, my rewards section displayed an error. I actually had this one myself. And of course, when it comes to Stadia specific, for 7 people playing it on Stadia right now, fixed an issue where the game didn't pause when gameplay was suspended. Now we go to one of the juiciest little details. So, they have added AMD FSR 2.1 to both PC and current gen consoles. So right now, if you're a PlayStation 5, Xbox on PC, check out the FSR 2.1. This is going to, well, save your frame rate, and it's going to maintain the quality of the graphics for as much as it can. So definitely check it out. Personally, I've checked this out, and so far, honestly, it's running really well. So go to options, go to settings, to video, and check this option right here and see how is it going to perform for you. I honestly think that right now, especially on consoles, the frame rate situation is going to be even better. So this is one of the biggest, and I think one of the most important things in this update in particular. They also fixed an issue where in a specific circumstances, Judy could disappear from the game while in her apartment. And they also fixed an issue where the wardrobe interaction with the Nomad camp was duplicated after skipping time there. And for the end, it will no longer be possible to play on arcade machines that were placed horizontally. This was actually the case because you had one of the arcade machines was basically like this, and then if you click on it, the player seems to be like lying down on the floor and playing like this. So I don't know, like I wouldn't fix this if I was them, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it is what it is. So patch 1.6 honestly is something that a lot of people were waiting for, and something I talked about before. After every big update, of course, you're going to expect smaller updates which are going to fix all of the new and lingering issues which appear, you know, during gameplay, because when you release it, you have millions of people play it. So different systems, different saves, different characters, and of course, things can happen, but when it comes to at least patching it, they are relatively fast. Now, are we going to have another hotfix in the future? No idea, depends on how many issues they have with this one, or maybe if people report some other issues. But overall, patch 1.7, when it comes out, that's going to be one of the biggest patches they're going to release, but I doubt it's gonna be coming out until at least 2023, you know, prior to expansion releasing, unless it also released with the expansion. They've been saying it might happen earlier, but honestly, until we see it, I'm not going to say anything. But don't forget to update your game, and don't forget to check out FSR 2.1. It's amazing, and honestly, it's going to give you much better frame rate than you had prior to that, so especially if you have older hardware on PC in general. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to tell me down below what do you think about this, and also don't forget to check us out on Twitter and Discord. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more, and also check us out on Twitter and Discord. And huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. If you wanted to support the channel in an extra way, I do have a Patreon page, or you can join on YouTube button itself. Again, LKM signing out. Stay classy, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.